Stage, Mr. Stagg McMann.
Hi. Gosh, Mike, forgot to tell you, folks, that I'm a harmonica player by trade. This week. Hey, ever since I was about this tall, however, I have been known around our house as the company harmonica player. How that worked out? Whenever company come over to our place and maybe stay too late. I'll show you right now. It's going to start off with a number from the country western field. It's usually played as a violin solo, fiddle solo, but I look ridiculous with one of those. It's on a harmonica. The title of it is the Orange Blossom Special. 1, 2, 2, 2. A favorite of yours, and I hope it's going to be a favorite of mine. It's a kind of an imitation of the Harmonicats record of Bet O' My Heart. Relax, it doesn't really sound that much like the Harmonicats. But I use the same type of instruments. Chord harmonica, the harmonica for people who can't brush after each meal. Now, usually in a harmonica group, the chord harmonica is not played as the solo instrument. Instead, it's half of the rhythm section. It takes the part, say, of a rhythm guitar. Here's what it sounds like. Wow! For a peg of my heart. The Cats didn't use it like that. There's no... Instead, they jump from end to end on it a whole lot. Oh, incidentally, we were here at the end of last week, and there was a gentleman sitting right where you are, sir, and as I got well into this number, I noticed that tears were running down his cheeks. Well, when I finished the song, I asked him, I said, "Sir, are you Irish?" And he said, "No, I'm a musician." played that record. That Chord harmonica, ladies and gentlemen, is the largest model harmonica that's manufactured these days by the Hohner company over in Germany. They do all of these, and this one is their smallest. It's called the Little Lady. It's about 1 inch long. Now, usually, when a harmonica player comes out to use one of these, the guy will plop it in his mouth and then play with no hands. I don't do that on a moving ship. I have a chain, a long chain, just in case. To show you what this harmonica sounds like, here's a quick chorus of My Blue Heaven. A gimmick that I thought of once when I was taking an alcohol test. This is something that you can do yourselves at home if you have a home harmonica and a gaily colored balloon. Now, I know it doesn't really look like it tonight, but this past weekend, I had this suit scraped and pressed. And if you look at the balloon, you'll see that I neglected to take it out of the pocket. It's had cleaning fluid on it to make it sticky, and it tastes terrible. But it'll probably work for this gimmick if I don't let it back up on me. Now I'm going to blow up the balloon. Goodbye. I think I've reopened my war wound. Next, you hold the neck of the balloon over a whole bunch of low notes on your harmonica. Play them. one of the high points of my act. For a number of years, I worked in an act that was called the Bora Minovich Harmonica Rascals. I don't know if you remember. A whole bunch of guys and Johnny Paleo, he was wonderful. Well, anyhow, while I was with them, we had a guy in the band who had actually studied music. Briefly. And he wrote this thing I'm going to do for you now, a duet for one harmonica. I'll explain it. Usually with this kind of harmonica, a chromatic, you play one melody line using one stream of air from the one side of your mouth. Well, for this number, there is a counter melody line written for a second stream of air from a second side of your mouth. I can see that you're fraught. The notes in the middle are blocked with the tongue, and I think it may seem a little more interesting to some of you if you try an experiment. Listen to the first melody line, the high part, with your right ear. And then to the counter melody line, the second part, with your left one, and you get stereo. I get the best stereo effect when I keep my ears from 6 to 8 feet apart. So do that. You're both melodies. Here's a song that got a lot of airplay a while back home, a while back. And it started with a recording from England made by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Those gentlemen took a number of short, well-known classical themes and strung them all together in a medley, and then they put this over top of a disco beat, and they called it Hooked on Classics. And it's both sides of an LP, takes 48 minutes. Well, I'm going to shoot for about 2 minutes. And one of the main reasons for this brevity is that the final theme I try to play is the William Tell Overture, The Lone Ranger. Well, that's in the key of F, and this is a C harmonica. So that means most of the notes that I'll be playing are notes where I inhale, draw notes. And I keep taking in more and more air, getting even bigger and bigger, like a blowfish. And then down near the end, it's... And that is entertaining. Here it is, Hooked on Classics. just this one more instrument to play for you, and then we're gonna sell the medicine. This is a Harmonetta. It's a type of mouth accordion. In order to play this one, you have to press the keys of the buttons that are on the top side of it for any and all notes that you want. Otherwise, you get nothing. On the south end of it, if you're facing north, is the mouth organ, and the two black boxes have microphones inside of them. Now we're hooked up electrically. Sometimes, on damp nights, I get 110 volts in the mouth. I like it. This song that I'm going to play for you is the song that I suppose I get the most requests for. It's my last. And it's one that I had the privilege of playing solo not too long ago at the world-famous Carnegie Hall on Grand Cayman. It's a selection written by Leroy Anderson to feature the three higher brass voices in an orchestra or band. That would be three trumpets or three cornets, possibly three bugles. He called it the Bugler's Holiday. And I've transcribed those three parts for one harmonetta. Little quiver of delight ran through it. Just keep in mind this thought. At the time Mr. Anderson composed the Bugler's Holiday, it did not become a big hit. Since then, there's been no revival. But high school bands play it a whole lot. And I went to high school. So here it is, the Bugler's Holiday.
1, 2, 2, 2.